Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Play City Skylines and Modded Series. This is the River on Matt. Today we're playing with Nezodam City. I hope everyone is doing well. We're rolling into the Labor Day weekend. I also wanted to announce what the running video that I had back when I was running for John Lewis, the 85.2 mile run, and subsequently the 43-mile run for Chadwick Boseman actually hit a couple hundred views, and I think that is the source of, I guess I have a bunch of subscribers now. I'm not really sure how or what, but it shows in my my analytics that a bunch of the views came from Instagram, and also one of my do-it-yourself videos for the NZXT H400 also blew up. I have the I guess because it's a discontinued case and I was doing a water cooling mod on it. It recently got 100 something likes, and it's now at 1,000 something views. So yeah, it's cause for celebration. We're gonna do something a little stressful that I don't like, some traffic management. We did some of that in the previous episode. So this is episode 43. Hopefully we get to solve this problem. We were at 79% traffic currently with this modification that I last checked. And I want to get it back up to high 80 or 90%. Without further ado, let's begin. To remind you, if you're new, I am John Nezodam. And please consider subscribing to the channel if you like City Skylines. We're playing this no-mod city called Nezodam City that's full of things that have to do with green power and aesthetics as well as efficiency. So we are trying to fix a traffic problem caused by a bunch of poorly planned interchanges. So here we are, replicating one of my very first kind of designs with the two spherical shapes or roundabouts joined together for a on-ramp and off-ramp. I guess it's called a hot dog about kind of layout. So let's see how efficient this is. This is a really, as you can see, there's a lot of trucks going down here. We have an industrial sector that's been funding most of the wealth of this city. So I do not pause the game. So they are trying to get in the city through the other interchange. So we'll see how we go about fixing that. Well, here goes another attempt. We're gonna try it again. Oh, sorry. The other one was the first interchange this was the hot dog about interchange. This was the two spherical helix, or I don't know what you would call a two spherical thing, kind of interchange. I think I called it a piggyback interchange back in the. It's one of the titles of the videos I made, and yeah, we'll see how this handles this high traffic. It kind of looks, well, it is off center. So we'll see how this fares. It's probably not going to look really good, really fast. So we'll see. So the thing with these these things that brace the entire the circle, these are meant to keep the structure of it from collapsing on itself. You can see slight bends when I go outside the nodes. So that's what those braces are. The crosshairs that's through the circle. So I wanted to hug a little bit of the road and follow some kind of neat design. I don't want it to look too organic to the point where it would have been impossible to make this in real life or not practical. So I don't know what I was thinking about here, because when you look at the path, you don't really need one of those on ramps or off ramps. It's kind of redundant. I think I correct it later on. So the easiest way to get under the road is to delete the top part. But if you want to do it like this, you just look underneath the road and the game will position your mouse underneath the thing for a precise lay down a road. This is kind of interesting, trying to make on-ramp and off-ramps of the two. I guess we could call this a barbell interchange. I haven't really studied much except for when I make a video and I have to call an interchange something. So this looks kind of wonky. It's starting to look a little disorganized. Yeah. That's why I don't enjoy traffic management. It's kind of difficult to figure out I figured this interchange was one of the most high traffic ones because it's next to the industrial sector. It's probably an easier way to do this. I gotta figure this stuff offline and examine it and then record a video. I think that would be the best approach to traffic management, to be honest. But the way I make these videos is I play for an hour, I record that hour, and see if we can solve it. I'm doing the Twitch approach, the live approach, even though I don't have a chat to tell me what I'm doing wrong, which I kind of miss about that, the live part. But YouTube allows me to think, make a strategic pause and evaluate what I'm doing after the fact. So, yeah, I think there's a way forward with this. We'll see. All right, check how this looks. I don't know if I like it. It's hugging the road a little bit better. Top part's a little wonky. I think I go ahead and fix that. I don't know. There's more traffic on the top interchange now, so you gotta figure that out. It looks like they're trying to go to the residential or the left-hand side from the right because this particular interchange that I'm working on alleviated some of the pathways of the top interchange, which was a simple design. It was a elegant, streamlined, simple design, but it caused a lot of backup regarding which paths the trucks should take. So you see it's a lot of commercial and a lot of residential or a lot of industrial going into the city. So there's a weird on-ramp. I had to reconnect. I kind of broke the electrical line, so I have to fix it on the water. Which reminds me, I do need to add another power plant. We're probably gonna stick with the solar updraft towers. I like how they look, and I can put them near the industrial sector. They look like industrial buildings, or the solar power one. But I think we'll stick with the solar updraft, provided we have enough water. And it is a high upkeep, but it's nearly twice as much as the solar power on its own. Twice as much power. Okay, I believe this is attempt number 3. Did not like how the traffic was going or how it was designed, so we delete and reconnect the base. Just analyze what we need to do. This is the toughest part about traffic management. Because you deleted the paths, you don't know which paths are the problem ones. Well, I took a snapshot of what was a high traffic area, and it was mostly in this industrial part. They were waiting to go into where the industrial sector is to deliver goods and to pick up goods. So that is where the problem is. Now we have this large red area in the top part we need to fix. And now it's cascading downward because there's no way to get into the city unless you go here. So yeah, this is a lot of red. And because we got rid of the other interchanges, the other stuff turned red too. So yeah, it's a cascading effect. If you need me to do this was my first creative interchange I made. It sort of made sense when I first made it, but now it's a problem, so I deleted it. I believed that I could make it more efficient, so that's why we're gonna reattack. So this doesn't count as an attempt. Okay, maybe it does. Attempt number 4. We'll see what we do with this. But basically removing the source of traffic is the whole interchange. This was a really nice looking interchange. I liked how I spaced everything out and I measured everything out and I angled everything to look great. So it's gone. Now we gotta see about reconnecting the roads. So I wanted to go about doing the same thing I had in the bottom tile with the Trumpet Interchange. So this is what I'm going to try to build up here. I had a bunch of good luck with it because it looked like it could handle a bunch of traffic. But I think I need something a bit more beefier in this area. So probably after this video, I'm going to study. Just a reminder, it's going to be Tinker Tuesday for the 3rd day. Well, 3 days after this is going to be a Tuesday. We do Tinker Tuesday where we do the do-it-yourself or slash vlog kind of thing regarding tech and keeping it up with gaming tech. So we will not revisit this until 3 days after that. So then there's going to be another Throwback Thursday afterwards. But I think we do need something more powerful than this to handle a bunch of traffic, because we are dealing with there are 3 industrial sector types on the left-hand side, top left-hand side. You have the forestry, the oil, and then we have the farming. So we have to accommodate all those. I may just relocate just to be transparent here, because this recreating the interchange is kind of starting to be complicated. Well, someone didn't measure this correctly. It's kind of extended curly Q here. Not entirely sure I like this. I was gonna make a trumpet interchange, but I think I forgot how to make them. So yeah, I apologize. It's probably too tired to figure out what I was doing. Looking at it, trying to figure out. So Trumpet Interchanges has 2. So on the main body, it has something going in or an off ramp, and then there's an on ramp from the highway to a local road, not a local road, but a avenue. And then I wanted to do it on the other side too. I don't see it in my mind's eye. I think I was a little tired, but I gotta study which is more efficient for high traffic interchanges. But I do know one thing. I want to only have one over here instead of those 2 close together, because I don't want it to be too crowded. I wanted a little bit more space in this city. It is going to be like a green energy kind of thing, and I don't want a lot of pollution in the city, so having less intersections will be good. Maybe I should focus on mass transit. That's the easiest way. Alright, so we're deleting it. Okay, after deleting all the interchanges, I looked at the traffic and we're back up to high 80%. I guess the load is all on the middle tile. So we definitely have to reattack this. I apologize. We didn't really fix anything, but we did. It's kind of like a fix because we did set out to do the traffic to be at high 80 or at least 90%. So I guess that's all the time that we have. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Like, follow, comment, or subscribe, ding that bell, and I'll see you in 3 days. This is John Nezodam. Remember, on Tuesday is Tinker Tuesday, so I hope to join you in that. Anyway, please remember, you're essential. Take care, stay safe, and enjoy your Labor Day weekend.